Welcome! These two flowers of a Lithops plant are quite a surprise. I didn't expect this Lithops to bloom, especially that it was in bloom already at the end of September. In this pot, I have five different plants of five different species, and I actually bought this pot this summer, and this Lithops, the one that is in bloom right now, was much bigger than the others, and I thought at that time that the difference is because the species has different growth pattern, that this species is a larger plant. And as you can see, there is a flower, the remains of the flowers are here, and this is the flower that I showed you on a video at the end of September. And then the plant started splitting, which is what Lithops do. They split and they produce a new plant, and then the leaves are, and then the old leaves are drying up. However, before the new plant was revealed, two new flowers appeared and bloomed. So what happened is that inside this big plant, this big Lithops plant, was already not one new plant but two. And the first flower was the flower produced by the big plant itself. And then the two flowers here are flowers produced by the two Lithops plants that are still covered by the old leaves, by the new Lithops plants that are inside. So when these flowers are gone, and when those leaves are completely dry at the end of the winter, somewhere in spring, there will be two plants instead of one. I have to transplant these plants because they have different requirements. They need to be watered differently, and clearly you see this plant is shrinking already from the lack of water, and this plant was probably watered a little bit too much. So this is it. This is my Lithops plant. This time it's probably the last Lithops of the season to bloom in my collection. However, you can never say never. Maybe I will have another Lithops flower at one point, which I will be able to show you. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have an amazing afternoon.